Hello, all you VIP teachers out there. I thought I would do a little quick video today. I am so thankful for all of you who have given me such kind remarks. I have been enjoying the encouragement. I have so many of you that send me messages and say, "Good job on your videos. Thank you. I'm learning. I'm enjoying spending a little bit of time with you each day, hearing about your day, and so thank you for those things." But today is one of those like you just got to be real days, and you see all this that's going on here. This was the fruit of my fail today. I had the day. You know that day when someone just does this and stares at you for 25 minutes. 25. Yes, I had a boy who stared at me for 25 solid minutes and did not say a word. I thought it was the longest 25 minutes of my life. Now, before you get ready to send me a comment and say, oh, "Did you use TPR?" Yes. Hello. How are you? Can you say hello? Yes, I did all of that. I brought up my monkey and he talked. And then I let him talk to the monkey for himself. Hello, hello, oh, oh, hello. And then the monkey talked to me. And then he talked with Bear. Nothing. Nothing. I gave him a high five. We had the wand. We did everything. I pulled out all these fun things to show him. I tried some of my other little antics on him, like, glasses. My students, my regular students go crazy for this stuff. They laugh and they giggle. I had a 6-year-old boy this morning, and I've had him in the past, and he just giggles when I put up the stars around my head. He loves that. Um, and he loves the panda, and the pig is always fun, and the monkey when he eats his bananas. So I tried it all. Everything I tried. Even this, talking to him like this. Seriously, who doesn't crack a smile? Nothing. He didn't say a sound. So I called his mom over, or tried. I called, and he didn't have any headphones on, so she was actually, working in the kitchen right behind him, so I could see her. So I called out and I said, "Can you help me? Help me, he's having a hard time talking. He's a little shy." And she's like, "Oh, okay, okay." And she helped him pick his nose and cleaned out his ear and helped him blow his nose. And then he just sat there and stared at me. And she just smiled and waved and went back to the kitchen for the rest of the 20 minutes. So I kept giving him stars and putting up bananas and race cars and monkeys and all that kind of fun stuff, trying to get his attention. And nothing worked. Nothing. So all I can do is say I tried on that one, but I wanted to be honest and say I had a big fail today. I'm just kind of hoping if you get him, you'll see in the box a rather long message regarding how difficult I had of a time. Everything I have, I sat on camera and did Mr. Potato Head. I just sat there and did this stuff. The whole time talking to him and saying hello and saying all of these things and nothing. Literally no blinking, just staring at me. So level 2-1 is where he was at. So we just were trying to say hello. Can you say hello? Like anything. Help me. And he said nothing. And the mom just went about her business and did her work until the end of the class. So I did, send a note in and say, hey, this child really needs to be, someone needs to encourage the child to, in some way, interact with me. I tried to get him to see if he had a mouse and he could use it. And so he drew pictures on my face, my PowerPoint. For the rest of the time, he just scribbled. But all he did was just do this the whole time. So he was looking at me the whole time and just making his mouse go round and round. So there's my fail for you. Just want you to know it's not all peaches and cream here in VIP world. Sometimes you have a rough time. I do want to show you a funny one from today. It wasn't funny at the time, but I had 2 rough classes today. Of 8, I had 6 that were rough. This one, I'm pretty sure I can get to. I'm going to try to pull this up for you. This screenshot, had to take it because, the husband has to see this stuff, to believe it. But this was a house with no lights on at all. That little bit of a white that you see there is actually, I think, from the computer, because this is all I saw for 25 minutes. All I heard for 25 minutes was the father and the mother and the screaming and the other kid in the background screaming. I called for the student to come closer to the camera. And I kept saying it to him, and eventually I could see what looked like there might have been a silhouette there, but there was no face. It was just black, like a hole, a black hole. And I could hear nothing from him, except for that I knew he was making sounds. It was just like, but I could hear the mom and the dad in the background screaming, another kid getting yelled at of some sort. And so I didn't know how to teach a class to the black hole, but I did. I taught a class to the black hole. And as soon as I heard, then I moved on and I just kept teaching that class as if I understood what he was saying. I sent a note to the firemen and said, can you let the parents know that I can't see or hear their child? And the fireman replied with, the connection is unstable, but please continue. Thank you for understanding. And so I can't see that it was an unstable connection in that it was black. Like a light would have done something for me. And I could hear, literally, I could tell you what the father was yelling at the kid. So I could hear that stuff, but I couldn't hear anything that was going on at the computer, which is just crazy. So there you have it. That was my fun morning. It's not all woohoo, sometimes you just have bad ones that you feel like an absolute fail. Before you send me comments in the comment box and tell me, here's a great video on using student engagement or TBR, I have watched all the videos. I pulled everything out I can do. So the best I can say is take him. You do him, because I could not succeed. So I'm sure there's rock star teachers out there that are going to make that kid talk, but I'm just fairly certain that I am not her. Now, it was a trial class, so I did tell the fireman, this is a trial class, and I'm trying to get to the mom to help me, and the mom needs to come and sit with the child. He was, I think, 8 years old, so it was not like he was a 5-year-old that couldn't sit in a seat. He sat still in the seat the whole time. The only thing I saw was, the mouse moving, but that was it. So there's my fun for the morning. I did have some great other classes, and I should highlight them more because, it's so easy to just get talking about the crazy ones. But those are just my stories. Welcome to VIPKID. That's what we do. We have things that we have to flex with. So I spent 25 minutes singing and playing with puppets and playing with Mr. Potato Head and putting up frogs and stars and bananas and race cars for myself. I bet that feedback is going to be amazing. And then I spent 25 minutes teaching to the black hole. Literally. You know how they used to say, go, dig a hole in your backyard and you'll reach China? Well, I did today. I reached the black hole. So there's my morning. That was my little rant. I'm done now. Alas, we move on to teach another day. Have a great day.